What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Always Occupied Home and Product Reviews. So the last Infinity product that we reviewed, they were speaker lights. I still have them. They're on my wall in the garage. So speaker Bluetooth lights. Awesome. Love them. I love this company, you guys. So Infinity makes some good brands, and let's go ahead and get into it. So we got two straps right here we have to take off. All right, so that's it. Not too much to it. You have your instructions. So we look on the back of this, and this is pretty much your instructions right here when you look on the back. So 3,000 lumens, you get 2 hours. 1,500 lumens, you get 6 hours. 300 lumens, you get 12 hours. So of course, the least amount of power, the longer it will last. So there you go with that. And okay, so we strapped up again. They strapped the charger wire, they strapped everything, all right. Oh, magnetic? Oh man, you know I love magnetic. That's another thing I love, magnet. I love magnetic. All right. Taking all of these unwanted straps off. On the sticker, it tells you right here. All right, so if you look on the back, the sticker basically tells you what to do right there. And all of your commands, wires, and stuff that you need, they are right there. All right, I'm not going to turn the light on yet until we check out this whole thing. All right, so of course you have USB Type-C, you have USB right there. You hit this button right here, and there you go. Solar charge. So your panel will be used to charge this whole thing. Instead of looking for a wire, block, and all of that, you have the sun, sit this out in the sun. You know, a lot of times I actually put this in my sunroom. So I have a lot, whatever I use solar, I put in the sunroom, depending on where the sun is faced on your house, you know, north, east, south, west, and depending on the location of your sunroom. Let's say you have more light shining into your living room. If you have more light shining into your living room, open the windows, let the sun hit this. Or if you live in a good community, you can just leave them outside and, you know, let the sun charge up all of your devices, or in your backyard. However you do it, that's how you do it. All right. So there goes your solar panel right there. That's closing it up. Wow. 360? Wow. Okay. Now it says try me. So I never tried it, and I just now read that. So it says try me. I never tried it at the store, you guys. So what I'm gonna do right now is just do a little simple test, but we will test it out in the garage, where basically the workshop is. We can test it outside so y'all can see if y'all on a camping trip or whatever. This can be a good tool for you. Use the sun as power. Pretty soon we may need the sun to power up our equipment. We may never know what happens in the world. So that's why this is a good buy. In my opinion, if you're in Costco, you don't know what's going on in the world, so you better prepare. And one good way to prepare is buying solar powered equipment. Right here is already in power lock mode. So it says power lock is on at the time of purchase. So it says it right there on the top, and it says right there to turn off. So we're gonna turn off the power lock mode. All right, so right here, we're gonna turn off the power lock mode. It says hold K and M button for 3 seconds. So we have K, this is K right there. Hold on. All right, so we got K. It says hold K and M down for 3 seconds. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the light is on. All right, and I charged it manually, you guys, because the sun was being blocked today. We had a storm. It wasn't really a storm, but we had a lot of clouds and it rained a little bit. All right, so what else do we need to know? Okay, so everything is in a different language. So that's the basic part right there. All right, so that's the main part that they wanted you to know. So right now, I'm gonna turn the lights back off, and then we'll get into the rest of the features. So this is with all lights off, and whew, my wife thing is dirty. That's what happens when you have a little spotlight or something. So basically this work light is pretty bright, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. If you're just working on your engine bay or something under the car, this light is definitely good enough. And again, you could just lay it flat. If you want to lay it flat underneath to do work, you can lay it flat, angle it, do what you got to do. And remember, you can set it down. And this is a Toyota Camry, and I just want to show y'all the clearance right here. So it fits right underneath without jacking the car up. So I'm not jacking the car up or nothing. Again, this is a 2006 Toyota Camry. If you have a low profile car, then yeah, you have to jack it up. Okay. So yeah, and this light is pretty good. Not gonna lie, this light is pretty good. We'll go over some of the components. And this is magnetic, so it has the magnetic symbols on here. I don't think I touched up on that with y'all. So if I put it on her trunk, it's magnetic. It don't move. You have to put force on it to move. All right. Now we are going to go over, let's see, power. So power is on and off. And then you have K. Let's see. So K changes the tone. All right. So K changes the tone, that is daylight. And then now we're gonna go to M. M is your brightness, and then you have your emergency strobe light right here. If you broke down, stranded, and then you have your regular light. All right, so that's about it, you guys. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. This light is awesome. Not a bad price at Costco, definitely not a bad price at Costco. Again, Costco is limited, so you know, get it if it's in there. If not, I'll see if they have it on Amazon, but you know, get it in stores. You might find an instant savings. You can use it as a hook. It's another good thing about this brand right here. All right, again, I like this brand. I have their speakers right there. Use them very often, you guys. I use these a lot. All right, so yeah, I use most of their brands and I love it. So you can actually hook this up to maybe like your hood or something and then aim it straight down. That way you may not need a hood light like I have right here. Okay. So if you don't want a hood light like that, you can hook this onto your latch of your hood and then aim it into your engine bay. So this is pretty cool, you guys. All right. I'll probably do some more videos to show y'all later on, but that will be it. If y'all have any other questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section and I'll definitely get back to y'all as soon as possible. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.